Hey everybody, welcome back to Health Renewed, the channel where we help you live stronger, longer, and healthier after 60. Today, we're diving into a super important topic, the top 3 vegetables seniors should avoid after 60, and the 3 super veggies you should eat instead. Now, I know what you're thinking. Vegetables are always good for you, right? Not exactly. Some veggies can do more harm than good as we age. Certain vegetables that might have been fine in your 30s or 40s could now be causing bloating, joint pain, poor sleep, or even slowing down your recovery after a long day. But don't worry, I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to help you make smarter, healthier choices. I'll show you which vegetables could be quietly sabotaging your health and what to eat instead, especially if you want to sleep better, reduce inflammation, and support your muscles and joints. And trust me, you don't want to miss number 1 on the list. It's one of the most underrated and powerful vegetables I've ever come across for helping restore energy and rebuild strength, and hardly anyone is talking about it. So grab a comfy seat, maybe even a cup of tea, and stick with me through the end. Your next grocery list is about to get a major upgrade. Let's jump right in. 1. Why choosing the right vegetables matters after 60. So, why does choosing the right vegetables become more important as we get older? Well, after age 60, your body starts going through some pretty major changes, especially in the way you digest and absorb nutrients. Your stomach produces less acid, your enzyme activity slows down, and your gut lining may become a little more sensitive. That means your body can no longer break down certain foods, including some vegetables, as efficiently as it once did. And what used to be healthy might now be irritating, inflammatory, or just not the right fit for your needs. But digestion isn't the only thing that changes. Your muscles, joints, and immune system also need more support. And believe it or not, some vegetables can get in the way. Certain compounds like oxalates, lectins, and solanine, all found in common vegetables, can trigger inflammation, cause gas and bloating, and even block the absorption of essential minerals like calcium and magnesium. These minerals are crucial for keeping your bones strong and your muscles functioning properly. On top of that, as you age, your risk of chronic conditions like arthritis, osteoporosis, and sarcopenia, that is the gradual loss of muscle mass, increases significantly. That means what you eat becomes more than just fuel. It becomes your first line of defense. The good news? The right vegetables can do the exact opposite. When chosen wisely, they can help your body fight inflammation, support better digestion, boost muscle recovery, improve sleep quality, and even help regulate your blood sugar levels at night. Another reason to pay attention: timing matters. When you eat certain vegetables, especially in the evening, they can either help your body wind down and repair itself or disrupt your sleep and digestion. This is especially important for seniors because nighttime is when your body should be resting, healing, and rebuilding, not fighting off inflammatory compounds from the wrong foods. Let me give you a quick example. Let's say you eat a big bowl of stir-fry with green bell peppers and eggplant for dinner. Sounds healthy, right? Well, not for everyone. For someone over 60, those vegetables might trigger joint stiffness the next morning or cause restless sleep due to subtle inflammation or indigestion. But switch those out for something like steamed spinach or roasted carrots, and suddenly you've got a meal that calms the body, supports muscle recovery, and helps you feel more refreshed the next day. So yes, vegetables are powerful, but only if you pick the ones that work with your body, not against it. In the next part, we'll go over the 3 vegetables you should limit or avoid after 60, and I'll explain exactly why they might be causing more harm than good. Let's get into it. 2. The 3 vegetables to avoid. After 60, all right? Let's talk about the 3 vegetables you may need to rethink, especially if you're over 60 and starting to notice changes in your digestion, your joints, or your overall energy. Now, I know this can be surprising. We've all been told to eat more veggies our whole lives, and that advice isn't wrong. But here's the catch. Not all vegetables are created equal, especially for seniors. Some contain natural compounds that might be fine for younger people, but can cause problems as we age. So let's break them down, one by one. 1. Green bell peppers. Let's start with a common one, green bell peppers. They're crisp, colorful, and they show up in everything from stir fries to salads. But here's something most people don't realize. Green bell peppers belong to a family of plants called nightshades. That includes tomatoes, eggplant, and potatoes too. Nightshades contain a chemical compound called solanine. Now, solanine isn't toxic in small amounts, but for sensitive people, it can be a real issue, and sensitivity tends to increase with age. Solanine can act as a mild neurotoxin and an inflammatory compound, which is bad news for anyone dealing with arthritis, joint stiffness, or chronic pain. It may not cause dramatic symptoms like a food allergy, but many seniors report more achy knees, swollen fingers, or even trouble sleeping after meals that include a lot of nightshades. Green peppers are also harvested before they fully ripen, which makes them more bitter and harder to digest than their red, orange, or yellow cousins. The unripe compounds inside the green pepper can be irritating to sensitive digestive systems, leading to bloating, gas, or acid reflux. So if you notice you feel a little off after eating green peppers, try swapping them out for the red, yellow, or orange varieties, which are fully ripened, sweeter, and easier on the gut. Or even better, replace them altogether with roasted carrots or zucchini, much gentler on aging digestion. 2. Eggplant. Next up, eggplant, another nightshade. Eggplant has a soft texture when cooked, so it's often seen as gentle or easy to eat. But inside, eggplant is rich in oxalates, tiny compounds that can bind to calcium in the body and prevent it from being absorbed properly. For seniors, that's a big deal. Calcium isn't just about bones, it's also critical for nerve signaling, muscle contractions, and heart health. So anything that interferes with calcium absorption can lead to big problems over time, like muscle weakness, cramps, or even bone thinning. Even worse, oxalates are known to contribute to kidney stones, and the risk of kidney stones increases as we age, especially if you're not drinking enough water or getting enough magnesium to balance things out. Eggplant also contains nasunin, an antioxidant found in the skin. While nasunin has some health benefits, it can also bind to iron and reduce your body's ability to absorb it. And iron deficiency is already common in older adults, leading to fatigue, cold hands and feet, and a weakened immune system. So eggplant might be okay once in a while, but if you're eating it regularly and you're over 60, it could be working against you in ways you can't feel immediately. A great alternative? Try lightly sautéed zucchini or steamed broccoli. They're packed with fiber and antioxidants, but much easier on the kidneys, bones, and digestion. 3. White potatoes. Now, let's talk about the big one, white potatoes. White potatoes are a comfort food for so many people. Mashed, roasted, baked, they're everywhere. But for seniors, especially those watching their blood sugar, white potatoes can quietly become a serious problem. Why? White potatoes are high in starch, particularly rapid digesting starch that quickly turns into glucose in the bloodstream. That means they can spike your blood sugar, then cause it to crash. And those ups and downs in blood sugar are hard on your energy levels, your mood, your weight, and even your cognitive clarity. Frequent blood sugar spikes also lead to inflammation throughout the body, which worsens arthritis, slows down muscle recovery, and can even interfere with sleep by triggering cortisol, your stress hormone. White potatoes are also another nightshade, so if you're already sensitive to solanine, they can add to joint discomfort and gut irritation. Now, if you love potatoes, you don't have to cut them out completely, but try switching to sweet potatoes or Japanese yams. They still satisfy your craving for something starchy and comforting, but they come with more fiber, more vitamins, and a gentler effect on your blood sugar. Quick recap. So let's recap the 3 vegetables to be cautious with after 60. Green bell peppers, high in solanine, unripe, harder to digest, linked to joint inflammation. Eggplant, high in oxalates and nasunin, which can interfere with calcium and iron absorption. White potatoes, spike blood sugar, contribute to inflammation, contains solanine. If you're dealing with joint pain, fatigue, bloating, poor sleep, or muscle loss, these veggies might be playing a hidden role. You don't have to avoid them forever, but reducing them, especially at dinner time, could lead to noticeable improvements in how you feel. And don't worry, In the next section, we're going to flip the script and talk about 3 incredible vegetables that seniors should eat more of, especially at night, to help with strength, energy, and recovery. So stick around, we're just getting to the good part. 3. The 3 best vegetables to eat after 60, especially at night. Now that we've covered the vegetables to avoid, let's talk about the good news. The vegetables you should be eating regularly, especially if you're over 60. These 3 power-packed plants not only support digestion and reduce inflammation, but they also help you sleep better, recover faster, and maintain strong muscles and bones as you age. And the best part? They're easy to prepare, gentle on the stomach, and taste delicious when cooked the right way. Let's dive into the first one. 1. Steamed spinach, the muscle recovery mineral powerhouse. Spinach is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet, and when it comes to senior health, it's a superstar. Wait, it's packed with magnesium, potassium, and calcium, the 3 key minerals your body needs for proper muscle function, nerve communication, and bone strength. After 60, your ability to absorb these minerals from food decreases, and that's exactly why adding more spinach to your evening meal can make a big difference. Magnesium in particular helps your muscles relax and repair during sleep. It also plays a vital role in regulating melatonin, the hormone responsible for your sleep-wake cycle. If you've ever felt twitchy legs at night or had trouble winding down after dinner, low magnesium could be part of the reason. Now, you might have heard that spinach is high in oxalates. That's true, but here's the thing. When you lightly steam spinach, you reduce its oxalate content significantly, making it easier on the kidneys and improving mineral absorption. Plus, steamed spinach is very soft and easy to chew, which is great for people with dental sensitivity or dentures. But there's more. Spinach is also rich in vitamin K, which works with calcium to strengthen bones and prevent fractures. Something every senior needs to think about. Want to level it up? Add a squeeze of lemon juice or a drizzle of olive oil after steaming. The healthy fat in vitamin C will enhance the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins and iron in the spinach. So for better sleep, less muscle cramping, and stronger bones, spinach is a must-have on your plate. 2. Roasted carrots, the sweet antioxidant. Soother next up, carrots. Carrots might seem basic, but they're anything but boring, especially for aging bodies. When roasted, they develop a natural sweetness that's incredibly satisfying in the evening. But what makes carrots so valuable for seniors goes far beyond taste. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A. This nutrient is essential for eye health, immune function, and skin repair, all areas that tend to decline with age. But what's even more interesting is that beta-carotene is a powerful antioxidant that helps fight oxidative stress and cellular aging. It helps neutralize free radicals that contribute to chronic inflammation, the underlying cause of many age-related diseases like arthritis, heart disease, and even memory decline. In addition to that, carrots are an excellent source of soluble fiber, especially when roasted. This type of fiber feeds your beneficial gut bacteria, promoting gut health, improving regularity, and reducing gas and bloating, all common concerns for people over 60. Roasting carrots also helps break down tough fibers, making them easier to digest and less likely to cause discomfort, especially at night. Here's another bonus. Carrots have a low glycemic index, which means they won't spike your blood sugar before bed. That's important because keeping your blood sugar stable at night is key to sleeping soundly and reducing the risk of nighttime cortisol spikes. Those are the stress hormones that can keep you awake or cause early morning wake-ups. For a simple bedtime-friendly side dish, roast carrots with olive oil, turmeric, and a pinch of sea salt. Turmeric adds anti-inflammatory benefits and enhances flavor, making this an all-around healing vegetable option. 3. Broccoli, the anti-aging detoxifier. Finally, we have broccoli, perhaps the most underrated vegetable for senior health. Broccoli is part of the cruciferous vegetable family, which includes cauliflower, cabbage, and Brussels sprouts. But broccoli stands out because it's rich in a compound called sulforaphane, one of the most powerful natural detoxifiers and anti-aging compounds known in the plant world. Sulforaphane helps activate the body's internal defense systems, particularly the NRF2 pathway, which controls inflammation, oxidative stress, and detoxification. That means eating broccoli regularly can help reduce chronic inflammation, support liver function, and even protect the brain from age-related decline. But here's where it gets interesting. Broccoli also contains fiber and plant compounds that help balance hormones, which is especially helpful for older adults dealing with hormone imbalances, weight gain, or fatigue. And when eaten at night, broccoli offers something very special. It supports your body's natural detox cycle, which peaks during sleep. That means it helps your liver do its job more effectively while you rest, clearing out toxins, reducing inflammation, and helping you wake up feeling lighter and clearer. Now, broccoli can cause gas or bloating in some people, especially if eaten raw. That's why steaming or light roasting is best. Cooking it breaks down the sulfur compounds just enough to make it easier to digest, without losing its nutritional punch. For even more benefit, try combining broccoli with a source of healthy fat, like avocado or extra virgin olive oil to help your body absorb its fat-soluble vitamins like A, E, and K. Another tip? Add a little garlic or lemon to enhance the flavor and the detox benefits. Why nighttime matters? You might be wondering, why is eating these vegetables at night so important? Well, nighttime is when your body enters repair mode. Your muscles rebuild, your immune system resets, your brain clears out waste, and your digestive system works to process everything you've eaten during the day. By choosing vegetables that are anti-inflammatory, easy to digest, and mineral-rich, you're giving your body exactly what it needs to do all of that more efficiently. On the other hand, eating the wrong vegetables, like ones high in solanine, lectins, or hard-to-digest fibers, can interfere with this process. They can cause bloating, restlessness, joint inflammation, or even poor nutrient absorption during the night. That's why making these three vegetables, steamed spinach, roasted carrots, and lightly cooked broccoli, part of your evening meal is one of the easiest, smartest ways to support healthy aging. Simple meal ideas to get started. Let's wrap up this section with a few simple ideas you can start using tonight. Dinner bowl number 1, roasted carrots plus steamed spinach plus grilled salmon. Dinner bowl number 2, lightly sautéed broccoli plus brown rice plus scrambled eggs. Dinner bowl number 3, spinach and carrot soup plus avocado toast on whole grain. You don't need complicated recipes or exotic ingredients. Just focus on cooking these vegetables gently, seasoning them with healing spices or citrus, and pairing them with a clean protein or healthy fat. And trust me, if you make this a habit just at a few nights a week, you'll likely notice more restful sleep, fewer aches and pains in the morning, and a general sense of renewed vitality. Closing thoughts. Aging doesn't have to mean decline. In fact, with the right foods on your plate, especially in the evening, you can reverse many of the symptoms people associate with getting old. Your energy, your strength, and your clarity of mind can all improve when you start giving your body what it truly needs. So remember, say goodbye to green bell peppers, eggplant, and white potatoes if they're causing you discomfort. Embrace the power of spinach, carrots, and broccoli. Cook them gently, eat them consistently, and make your evening meals a time of healing, not harm. In the next section, we'll take things one step further and reveal 2 bonus vegetables that can give you an edge in brain health and mobility after 60. These are lesser known, but worth discovering. So stay tuned. 4. The right way to eat veggies at night. So now that you know which vegetables can support your health after 60, especially your muscles, joints, and brain, here comes a really important question. How should you eat them at night? Because let's be honest, it's not just what you eat, it's also how and when you eat it that can make a big difference, especially as we age. Here's what you need to know to get the most out of your evening vegetables. 1. Steam, lightly roast, or turn them into a gentle soup. Let's start with cooking methods. The best way to prepare vegetables for dinner, especially if you're over 60, is to steam them, lightly roast them, or make a simple broth-based soup. Why? Because heavy frying or deep roasting at high temperatures can break down nutrients and add unnecessary fats. That means you lose some of the very vitamins and minerals you're trying to get in the first place. Steaming keeps the fiber and nutrients intact while still making the vegetables soft and easy to digest. especially for those with sensitive stomachs. Roasting is okay too, as long as you use moderate heat and don't drown them in oil. Just a little olive oil and a pinch of herbs are enough. A warm veggie soup? That's a perfect nighttime option. It's gentle on digestion and soothing for the whole body. 2. Eat 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Timing matters a lot, especially if you want to sleep better and wake up feeling rested. Try to eat your dinner, including veggies, about 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. This gives your body enough time to digest, absorb nutrients, and avoid that heavy, bloated feeling that can disturb your sleep. Eating too close to bedtime, even healthy food, can interfere with your body's natural recovery process overnight. So don't wait until 9 or 10 p.m. Eat earlier and give your body the time it needs to rest and restore. 3. Don't combine with red meat or fried foods at night. One of the most common mistakes people make, especially at dinner, is combining healthy vegetables with heavy meats or fried dishes. For example, having spinach salad with fried chicken or roasted carrots next to a big steak. The problem is red meat and fried foods are harder to digest, especially at night. They sit in your stomach longer and can cause inflammation or discomfort. If you're eating vegetables at night, keep it light. Think grilled fish, a boiled egg, or just a veggie bowl with a few nuts or seeds. That way, your body can absorb the nutrients from the vegetables without having to fight off the heavy stuff. And there you have it, the truth about vegetables after 60, the good, the bad, and how to eat them the right way so they support your muscles, your brain, and your overall well-being. If you learned something helpful today, make sure to subscribe to Health Renewed and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our weekly health updates, nutrition tips, and age-specific wellness advice just like this. And hey, if you're serious about staying strong, healthy, and independent well into your 60s, 70s, and beyond, check out this playlist right here, Point Gesture, with my top 10 videos for healthy aging. They'll walk you through everything from muscle recovery to smarter meal choices. Thanks for spending time with me today, and I'll see you next one. Until then, stay strong, stay sharp, and most importantly, take care of yourself. See you soon.